Used to think my mother had given up on her life. For years, I watched her in a quiet resentment, seeing only the things she had lost, never understanding what she had chosen to gain. Growing up, our house was filled with the ghosts of her old dreams. On a high shelf in the garage sat a dusty easel. In a trunk under her bed, a faded photograph showed a young woman with wild, hopeful eyes, a violin resting comfortably on her shoulder, a woman I barely recognized as the one who now spent her evenings mending my school uniforms and packing lunches for the next day. To my teenage eyes, her life was a monument to sacrifice. She had traded concert halls for grocery store aisles, the vibrant smell of oil paint for the sterile scent of laundry detergent. I saw her sacrifices as a burden she carried, a weight that, in my selfish adolescence, I felt guilty for placing on her. I thought her love for me was a chain that had locked away the person she was meant to be. This feeling crystallized the night of my high school graduation. I had won a scholarship to a university 1,000 miles away, a dream come true. But as my friends celebrated with their vibrant, accomplished parents, I looked at my mother, sitting quietly in the audience, her hands, rough from years of cleaning and cooking, clasped tightly in her lap. Her world was so small, and I was desperate to escape into a bigger one. I vowed I would not become her. I would not disappear for someone else. I would live for myself. The goodbye at the train station was stiff, my hug hurried. I was too eager for my own future to see the quiet devastation in her eyes as I left. The first year of university was a whirlwind of new experiences. My calls home grew shorter, my stories edited for an audience I thought wouldn't understand. Then, a severe flu left me shivering and alone in my dorm room. Feverish and miserable, I called her, my voice cracking. Without a second's hesitation, she said, "I'm coming." I told her it was too far, that I would be fine, but she had already hung up. 20 hours later, there was a soft knock on my door. And there she stood, drenched from the rain, a suitcase in one hand and a large, awkwardly shaped package wrapped in brown paper in the other. She didn't say a word about the journey. She just came in, felt my forehead, and got to work making tea and tidying my chaotic room. When I was finally well enough to sit up, she brought me the package. "I thought you might need a piece of home," she said softly. I unwrapped it carefully. It was the easel from the garage, cleaned and polished. Tucked into the frame was the old photograph of her with the violin. But now, I saw it differently. I didn't see a dream abandoned. I saw a path not taken, a choice made. And for the first time, I saw the love not as a chain, but as a foundation. She hadn't given up on her life. She had chosen to build a new one, with me as its cornerstone. Every packed lunch was a love letter. Every mended uniform was a stitch of devotion. Her world wasn't small, it was just centered on me. In that quiet dorm room, I finally saw the immense, silent architecture of her love, and I broke down, sobbing apologies for all the years I had misunderstood. She simply held me, whispering that there was nothing to forgive. That moment changed everything. If this story touched your heart, if it reminded you of a silent hero in your own life, please share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And in the comments below, tell me about a sacrifice someone made for you that you didn't understand until much later. Let's create a space to honor the quiet, unsung love that shapes our world. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that remind us of what truly matters.